Surely, we must do all we can to control so grievous a sin. Don't you agree, Mr. Harding?
I think all railway porters and stokers and guards, linesmen and pointsmen should have the time and the opportunity to go to church, and I trust and believe that they do have.
Surely that is not enough. Surely that will not secure such an observance of the Sabbath as we are taught to believe is not only expedient but indispensable. Surely.
Perhaps we might save the doctrinal debate for a more formal occasion, Bishop. I trust the repairs that we've carried out to the palace meet with your wishes.
Oh, yes, indeed, on the whole.
Splendid.
But there is one point I should like to mention, Mr. Archdeacon. The bishop feels, and I have to confess I agree with him, that the stalls in the second stable are not perfect.
Why, my lord, they're standing there for a dozen horses.
No doubt, but visitors, you know, often require so much extra accommodation. We have so many friends in London and relatives of the bishop who always bring their own horses.
And the coach house at Dr. Grantley, there is hardly room for a second carriage in the large coach house, and the smaller one, of course, holds only one.
I shall speak to the architect tomorrow morning.
You might also mention the gas and hot water.
The coping stone on the garden wall requires urgent attention.
There is a hole in the kitchen that is clearly the work of rats.
And the bishop is generally unhappy about the state of the locks.
Locks? Specific locks, my lord, or locks in general.
Merely one or two of the locks on the outhouses.
Specifically, the coal house, the wood house, and the locks on the servants' bedrooms.
Indeed, the locks throughout the entire building leave much to be desired.
Of course, a great deal depends upon a lock, but equally so upon the key. Well, I always think the fault, if fault may be, frequently lies with the key rather than the lock.
I understand the bishop is also concerned...
Let me be honest, if I may. Now, I initially inquired as to the comfort of the palace as a matter of courtesy, but as there's been such a catalogue of apparent faults, I can only apologise that so many things have been found to be amiss and suggest you take up the matter directly with the diocesan architect.
The bishop intends to do so, Archdeacon.